the air.
Oh, does that mean I should start playing, Mr. Stock?
What's ready?
What? Oh. Ah, Mr. Stock, we actually are starting to sound pretty good there. Dang. Mr. Stock, what'd you do with the money your mother gave you? Huh? Mr. Stock? Mr. Stock, what did you do with the money your mother gave you? This is... Get it?
I never had a banjo lesson in my life, Mr. Poe, believe it or not.
That's the way to kill a joke. Thank you very much. Well, it is once again what I have to do. South Florida's Mr. Folk, Michael Stock.
Thank you, Mr. Poe. Edgar Allan Poe IV, my co-host. On New Traditions, also Mr. Poe takes some duty as, just like Egg McMahon, he also takes the duty as Doc Severinsen, being the orchestra leader here on New Traditions. And welcome to New Traditions. This is a show that we broadcast to you live every week, actually live on tape every week, on this channel at this time from the Anna Brenner Myers Telecommunications Center at downtown Miami, home of WLRN radio and TV, and also of Cable Tap, which we're here brought to you by courtesy of. And this program is called New Traditions. We bring you talented people who live here in our neighborhoods, who are true to traditional art form, but yet are original and new, so bring something new to traditional art form. So we got New Traditions. What a concept, and let's get ready for the show. Are you ready, Mr. Poe?
Well, there's one thing I wanted to know. Now that you've moved the monitor down on the floor, Mr. Stock, so that you're...
Just for people, whenever I look this way for people on the camera, look over there's a TV camera. I'm looking at myself over there.
That's great. As you know, I don't have cable, so I never get a really chance to watch this show, but I did notice you gave me some tapes of the old shows, and I noticed that consistently, every single time, my name is spelled wrong, so I'd like to see how my name is spelled this time.
Are you trying to talk to our director? Is that what you're doing?
I think so, yes.
This is,
there it is. Ed spelled wrong. Doggone it, I knew it. Two L's in there.
There's Mr. Poe, Edgar Allan Poe IV.
How long have we been doing this show? And I never even noticed before.
Well, because nobody else noticed either, Mr. Poe.
Yeah. I feel better already.
No, I don't think it makes a difference, personally, because it doesn't help your popularity, Mr. Poe.
That's great. Now we can go on with the show.
Okay, well, let's first introduce our guests. First, on guitar is Wild Boar, or I guess as some people refer to you as Robert Moore.
It's a little confusing.
Okay, either one. Well, I'm glad
Wild Boar, Robert Moore. We got Rob and Bob.
And our other guest on piano, keyboards, can't really see it because of the camera angle, but underneath the rolling thing is a keyboard, is Piano Bob. Or, we don't have to use this anymore, Bob Wilders, I guess is what you refer to, but we'll just refer to you as Piano Bob.
A.K.A.
Can we call you Piano for short?
You can call me whatever you want, Al.
Yeah,
He's been known to play short piano.
Well, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Okay, well, let's get on with the show, guys. Quiet, please. This is TV.
They're the guests, Mrs. Dye. They want to talk. You got to let them talk.
This
it's
is
just the way
TV.
it goes.
You got to have control of what's going on. Okay, and I'm in control. And now it's time for our T-shirt segment. Okay, what we do is every week show you our T-shirts. I prefer to have T-shirts of something that's happening in South Florida, an organization here representing an arts or music or dance or anything. So give us your T-shirts and we'll wear it on the air and show people in South Florida that your organization exists. And if you would like that, send it in. But first, this isn't a local thing, but I'm wearing this because it was a present from Wendy Dickerman, the woman I live with up in Boca Raton. I don't get the TV show.
The woman you love.
The woman I love, I live with. She was in Texas for a seminar with her job, and she bought me this. Says, to all the cows I've loved before, playing an electric guitar, and there's a Texas cow tree. Personally, I don't like the shirt at all. I hate it, but
to all the
I don't wear it in public, but I wear it for TV. Before. And Wendy, Mr. Poe. Mr. Poe,
what kind of Freudian slip is that, Mr.
Because you get on my nerves. That's right.
And Wendy gets on your nerves?
Well, what's your shirt?
Discuss this. No, let's delve into this a little further. How does she get on your nerves, Mr. Stock?
How does she get on
Don't
her
worry,
nerves?
Mrs. Stock. You can't get this in Broward County. She'll never see it, unless, of course, you show her the tape, which I guess you won't be now.
I'm taking the advice of my camera person, saying that if I touch this, it could mean trouble.
Big trouble.
So I'll.
Maybe the end of the New Traditions television show.
Let's get back to our T-shirt segment. What T-shirt are you wearing, Mr.
Cat's
Poe?
paw.
You see
Cat's
that?
paw. You
It's,
see, this is a shirt that says Cat's paw. It says it on the back too, but
That's
in
the
bigger
entire
letters. But
shirt.
you don't really need to see that.
It's right here.
And
Okay,
this is
nice.
this is a play that you saw, right, Mr.
I
Stock?
saw it,
You
that's
saw
right.
this play.
And Mr. Poe was the star of it. I guess that's why you're wearing the
Yes,
shirt.
it is. Yes, it is. Uh-huh.
I saw the play, and Mr. Poe was a psychotic, violent terrorist in it, and
Typecasting.
quite lifelike, I'd say so. And you did a good job. And
Thank you.
I personally thought he was kind of miscast, but everyone around me in the audience loved it, so I guess I'll go along with the crowd. Okay, so send in the
And
T-shirts.
don't forget that all those rave reviews I
the rave
got.
reviews.
Rave
Send
reviews.
the T-shirts
Call
to
them
us
Marvel.
right here, care of the WLRN. Oh, there we go again. The camera's. All right, wear my T-shirt, Michael Stock.
At least everything's
WLRN.
spelled right.
Just send in your T-shirts there, and we'll wear them on TV, and you'll see them. Okay. And okay, that's good.
Thank you.
Okay, and wear your T-shirts, and well, thank you for it profusely on the air.
It's going to be a running gag, Mr. Stock, or are they going to put it up on the ceiling, or it's not going to be the same place all the time.
We'll see. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's get down to business. You have any business before we get down to business?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, let's
get right to it, Mr.
let's start
Stock.
with
no
our-
more dilly-dallying.
Now, these gentlemen are in our studio today. Do you perform together?
Well, we have on occasion. We have our own bands at this time, but we're involved in blues music in South Florida.
Is that why the sunglasses in the middle of the?
No,
I was wondering if the lights are a little bright in here.
It is. The
Yeah, the
lights
lights
are
are
very
bright.
bright.
Okay.
Ah.
Is
You're
that?
used to it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you wear the sunglasses all the time, or is it?
No.
Just in
We've got that
studios?
studio light.
Just
tan,
when it's
too,
very
yes.
light.
Okay. And what's the name of your band now?
The Blues Express.
And this, I don't know when we're going to be aired. We're on tape, so I really don't know. Can't give you any dates. But are you getting steady work?
Yes, we are, and I advise people to just watch for our name in the paper on the weekend section or the New Times.
Good advice. Good advice.
Are you the leader of the band?
Our band is not set up that way where there's a particular leader.
Anarchistic,
necessarily.
shall we say.
No, it's democratic.
You mean anarchistic?
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
So,
So like the show.
So is obviously you're the keyboard player for the band. How big is the band?
It's a four-piece band.
How long has it been in existence?
Well, as it is, it's been a little bit over a year.
Oh, I guess that's a good record for a democratic band.
Both played with several, we've all played with other bands before.
So Wild Boar, who are you playing with these days?
Well, at the moment I have my own band called the Wild Boar Blues Band. And I've been playing on South Beach at a new club called Crossroads. And as with the Blues Express, if you watch the entertainment listings, I'm sure you'll see our name in there.
Sure.
Are you the leader of your band?
No, we just call it that.
Little wild boar. This wild boar business, you don't really look. Does he look like a wild boar?
He
to
seems
you,
like a
Mr. Stock?
teddy bear.
He looks pretty domestic to me, I must say. Almost innocuous, tame.
Well, where did the wild boar?
Yeah, how'd you get that name? Where'd that come from?
I've had that name since I was about 15 years old. And basically I got it because of my temper. I have a vicious temper. And people,
Well, good thing we have these nunchucks.
yeah,
here.
people think I'm nice, but
Don't start anything here.
occasionally I'm not so nice.
All right.
Well, we'll take
put
your
this down. We
word
won't
for
threaten
it.
you. We'll just assume you'll be nice today.
Does that emotion and anger come through your guitar playing?
I think all emotion comes through guitar playing. When I play, I think, like most people, I experience a variety of emotions, and I believe that it comes out when I play. Yeah.
Do you have a name for your guitar?
You know, it's interesting. Someone just asked me that last night.
Gibson,
and
I think.
it's I have a name that it's not like Lucille or Lucy or any of those people. It's just a Gibson 345.
And your pianist named Roland?
That's it. You got it, Al.
Well,
great.
well, you guys are in separate blues bands, but you're here together. Now, this won't cause any I guess, animosity between band members. Well, the fact that
You didn't tell him you were coming over here, did you?
This is a big secret.
Yeah, I didn't-
I hope nobody knows about this show.
I didn't tell
It
anyone.
doesn't really matter.
That's why we thought we'd do it, because no one will know anyway. So
And besides, if there's any flack, nobody crosses Wild Boar.
that's right.
He has a
Wild
temper,
Boar's
don't forget.
Wild Boar's on the verge of insulting us, so I don't know how exactly we're going to.
Well,
I don't know exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's hear some music, and then it might be easier for us to insult you then after we hear some.
Probably be very easy
Thank you
then,
for
right.
that intro.
Okay,
All
let's
right,
not hear some music, just go on for hours with that
I was
stuff.
just waiting for the singer to come in. Did you guys?
Well, we were waiting for
Is
you.
there a singer in this
You missed
band?
it.
Oh, me. Well,
I
should let me know.
Well, okay.
Down.
Yeah, bring. It'll be better the next song. So.
Yeah, oh yeah. You better mix next time.
Well, that was great. I could. You play a mean guitar. I'm not going to insult that
Thank
you anymore. That was wonderful.
Mm.
And the piano playing.
I hear that searing emotion coming through. It's like Robert Johnson.
You're good.
That suppressed anger coming through the strings. Yeah.
Well, he could hear that.
And I could hear it. I could hear it. So you don't sing in the band. You're the leader of the band, but there's another singer.
I do some singing, but usually I don't sing this early in the morning. So
I'll give you that gravelly blues tinged voice.
And
that
I always
color a little
thought that since it's blues music, it's like I like folk music, which kind of gives you an excuse for not playing perfect lines. You can make a few mistakes. Blues music kind of allows you to be downright and dirty and messy, and you could be broke and play blues. Or, it's so
you
you're
have to have a lot
singing.
of money to
I'm
play
trying
folk
to.
music. Is that what you're
Well,
trying to say,
no,
Mr.
but
Scott?
it's like with your singing. The fact that you don't. I don't know. Do you have a good voice?
Do I have a good voice? I don't know. Some people like my singing better than others, and I do sing with the band.
Okay. Well, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that if you sing now, even we taped the show at 11 o'clock in the morning, so that's still too early for you then, huh?
Well, I don't know. It's getting later.
He's warming up. He's warming up. Give him a
getting
little
later.
chance. A little ease into it slowly.
Okay.
Do a little more talking.
Well, that's and it's all right. So I have to. Well, piano, Bob. When did you get that name?
When did I get that name? I don't really know exactly when I got it, but it's just something that's there.
Have you always played? Was that your livelihood, playing blues, piano? That's
No, it's something I love to do. It's not really my livelihood.
It's
Okay.
an avocation, Mr. Scott.
avocation.
Avocation.
Okay.
But it's something I've always liked a lot, playing piano.
Well, I don't want to get too personal or anything, but is that what you do for a living, or you have other things on the side?
You just answered that question,
You
Mr.
did-
Scott.
well, I
Why don't
was
you just
kind of
rake 'em through
avoiding
the
it,
coals?
kinda
Just
like- All right, well, I'll drop
Got
it.
poor butterfly
Yeah.
with the
I'm
pin
dropping
in
it,
the,
you know,
the cardboard there. Gee whiz.
Well, if you could, let's say, if you
You
could
always
make
do
your.
this to the guests. You always try to embarrass them by asking if they're. Do you do this for a living?
Well, it's
Is it
curious because
professional?
I think that's incredible. I mean, if you had
Yeah.
your choice, you'd
Mhm.
become a professional performer.
Oh, I would say if it was if certain other things were attractive about it, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could, if that was a way to take care of oneself in the society, sure, I would.
Okay.
I'd love to do it all the time.
Take Wild Boar on the other hand. Do you? I mean, do you do this all the time, or is it?
No, I haven't for the last few years. I was a professional musician, and pretty much just playing music and doing odd jobs. I'm from Chicago, and I played in clubs in Chicago for years and do things like driving a cab on the side. But mostly I was a professional musician, and then there came a time when I thought that I wanted to maybe not make it my total career, so I went into something else, and I still play. I'm active in the blues in a number of ways around South Florida today. I teach a blues class for Miami-Dade. We do it at a nightclub.
Oh,
You can
okay.
mention the name of
Mention the
the
name?
night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tobacco Road.
Mhm.
Teach a class at Tobacco Road. Sort of a blues appreciation class, and I've been just starting up with a guitar workshop that maybe we're doing a couple times a year.
Oh, that's exciting. That's great.
Yeah, so I keep active in a variety of ways.
Do you? How's the blues scene here compared to Chicago? That's probably a silly question, but
Oh, there's a
There's just a lot
world
more
of
of it
difference.
here, right?
lot more of it here. Oh,
Yeah, Chicago
right,
is
right.
paltry
Oh, yeah.
blues-wise. There's nothing going on there.
Right.
That's why I came here to get some work.
Yeah, yeah. There are some similarities in both places, and I think that there's probably more qualified musicians in each place than there is enough work to keep everyone busy. Chicago, there are many more musicians. Of course, it's a bigger city. It's the blues capital of the world. There's a lot of great people there. There still are. There's been, basically since the 20s. And there are many clubs in Chicago, a lot of good clubs, and then there's out-of-the-way clubs. You can play all over. Little dives have blues bars. And, there's the places that are like the Blues Bar, which is world-renowned, and a couple other clubs that are world-renowned. If you go there, you'll meet people from Europe and Asia, all over the world coming to hear the blues. But I'd say by and large music is better. However, there are some very good performers here in South Florida. I think we have some talent here as well, and it's unfortunate there's not more places to play.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad to hear that we compare to Chicago in those lines. That not a.
It's easy. You compare any city to any other city, Mr. Scott.
Well, that makes you feel good.
But if you're glad to hear it, though, I'm glad it makes you
Miami.
happy.
It's nice to know that Miami too has a lack of places to perform, just
Right,
like Chicago.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay.
Very good.
And
very
now, okay.
good.
Well, And the show is called New Traditions, and what we do is take traditional art form, and of course blues is, I guess, is pretty American traditional art form.
Definitely.
How have you guys taken that traditional art form and made it new? It's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, well, it's a tough one. I think to a certain extent we're preserving an art form, not trying to necessarily change it.
Oh. But weren't you told that this show's called?
Yeah.
Didn't you guys get
Well, didn't we tell
straight,
you that
fellas?
might be a difference?
Well, that's
No.
okay. I guess.
But I would say that whenever a traditional art form is performed, there's something of that time that becomes involved in the music a little bit. If you hear blues performed in the 50s or blues performed in the 70s, it will sound a little bit different, even if there isn't a conscious effort to make it new, because of the people that are doing it and the experiences that are happening to them at that time.
Piano Bob,
and the
that's
styles.
I think that was said excellently. I couldn't have avoided the question any better. But no, it is new. It's.
But
I
you've
mean, the fact-
avoided the question more succinctly, though.
it was done very well, and the fact that you're playing it and you're doing it now, it's new, right? So that's very good. All right, so let's hear another song. You guys, I have played together in the past, but do you?
Yes.
So
We do duos sometime. I do duos with other musicians sometimes, or play by myself, and Rob and I have played
Okay.
together on occasion.
All right. So what would you like to do now?
What are we gonna do?
Well,
Do that
I
now?
think we might do some old Boogie Woogie.
Is it
Sounds
going to be
good.
vocals
Yeah.
on this one? We're going to get to hear
Any-
Wild Boar?
Oh, can Mr. Poe sing? And I know he's just kind of laying back, wanting to dig in there.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, if you want to sing, go
Well,
right ahead.
okay. Well, the invitation's there, Mr.
not
Poe.
sure.
It's very hard for Mr. Poe, being the egomaniac that he is, to sit back and not sing. But,
Yes, it is. I can play the trombone. No problem there.
All right. Anything to be heard. Okay, take it away.
Okay.
You're gonna do it.
Yeah. I'll
You're doing
start.
an F or
Or C. Prefer F?
oh, either
Okay.
whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. Just tell me.
Okay. C.
Okay.
You guys are a little too polished, Mr. Stuck. We like a more spontaneous thing here.
I can't. Can I get up? No. First, right there. Yeah. Yeah.
just about does it for this edition of New Traditions. Before I say goodbye, let's just quick tell us the name of your bands again and
Blues Express.
Blues Express
Fine.
with Piano Bob and Wild Boar
Wild
Band.
Boar Blues Band,
Wild
right.
Boar Blues Band.
We'll be around town, so look for us.
So check in your newspapers and look for Blues Express and the Wild Boar Blues Band. And,
Thanks for having us.
Hey,
fine.
oh, well, thanks. I'm glad that it worked out fine.
All right,
And,
well, I haven't played it. Those are the credits.
All right, well, let me just
let's
say
tell 'em what
goodbye.
we're on.
Let's just say goodbye, everybody. Thank you for tuning into New Traditions. We're here every week. This time, this channel, 3 times a week we're broadcast actually on cable. And it's Mondays at 2:30, Tuesdays at 10:30 in the morning. And then again Thursday evenings at 10. And thanks for tuning in. And yeah, guys, let's hear one more tune. Kind of like take us through the ending credits. And anything you'd like.
Let's do Evil as an instrument.
Okay. G.
Yeah.
Evil. This is called Evil.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.